Do you want to start reducing your third-party lead cost? Do you want to block competitors' ads? Do you want customers coming back and your conversions going up? That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, this is Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. You know, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of buzz about retargeting. It's also known as remarketing, behavioral marketing, and IP advertising. So, retargeting, should you be doing it? Most definitely. Well, I've had a lot of people ask me questions, so I really wanted to do another video and give you some more detail. What exactly is retargeting, and do you need it as a dealership? Well, first off, yes, you need it as a dealership. Most definitely, positively, without a doubt, you need it. What it does, an individual visits your website. Let's assume that you're actually a VW dealer. They visit your website, they're checking out the VW Passat. They leave your website because they're searching your website during the workday. The boss walks in, the phone rings, whatever happens. They bounce off your website, and then they return back to the search engines, and they go to, let's say, weather.com. Well, you can serve that ad to them for that VW Passat for your dealership, where you normally see American Express, Visa, Vonage, any advertiser. You are not covering up the other advertisers' ads. You are actually getting advertising space on these websites. So it's completely legal. The big companies are doing it. So again, should you do it? Yes, most definitely. What else does it do? Well, they've expressed interest in you, your dealership, so therefore the search engines are saying this individual expressed interest in this business. Therefore, we are probably going to get a better return on investment since this individual is interested in this business, so they're probably going to click that ad. Therefore, us as a search engine, meaning Google or Yahoo or Bing or Tribal Fusion, whatever, they're going to receive benefit. They're going to actually receive money. So retargeting is much like a pay-per-click campaign. You can do a retargeting campaign where you're paying for performance. You click the ad and they come to your website. It costs you. Or you can do it on impressions. In other words, you can advertise on a website, and for every 1,000 times that ad is displayed, it's going to cost you $4, $5, whatever it might be. So that's how retargeting really works. Well, a little more detail. Individual visits your website. Their IP address is actually tracked. When that IP address visits other websites, ESPN, CNN, the list goes on, it's saying, okay, there's that IP address, now let's pair that ad up to the individual. It's a beautiful type of advertising. Just assume for a moment, as far as your website, let's say you get 1,000 visitors to your website in a given week. Out of that 1,000 visitors, let's say only 5% actually convert to a lead. The other 95% leave your website to maybe return, maybe not, maybe forget who you are, maybe not even know who you are because it was just so quick and they're looking for the vehicle, not the dealership. With retargeting, you can start to present ads to that 95%. In other words, those 950 people that visited your website that did not convert, again, 1,000 visited, 950 didn't make an action. In other words, they didn't convert on a lead. So those 950, plus the 50 it also purchased, you can start serving your ads to them and start blocking competitors' ads. This is how you create top-of-mind awareness. It also offers you the opportunity too, if you're advertising on Fox News and CNN and the Weather Channel, just think about that as far as a car shopper that's seeing your ads on these sites, just as far as the association, they're going to go, oh wow, that dealership must be pretty successful. So if you're saying, you know, we're the largest volume dealer, we got the best prices, we got this, our reviews are great, whatever it is, it's going to make it more believable. So it's just really a dollars and cents. You can't afford not to do it because that traffic coming to your website and then leaves your website, you want to keep on advertising to them instead of recreating the wheel and trying to get them back to your website over and over and over. This way you can advertise to them. Questions I've been asked as far as can you create different campaigns that can be triggered at different times. So if somebody buys a car from you, can you trigger a campaign to start doing service ads to them? Yes, you can. Can you actually put an ad on there and when they come to your website that you can decide as far as which ads that are going to go to them? Yeah, it's just through the code. You put the code through the website so you can actually advertise through retargeting for your sales, for your service, for your parts, for your accessories. Whatever you have on your website, yes, you can actually do retargeting. Well, I say that. It might be an issue with your website provider of how the website's actually built that they don't allow such fine segmentation on that. But there's ways around it. You can do it with press releases, you can do it with microsites, you can do it with conversion pages. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. How long will the remarketing hold on to the individual? Well, it depends. If you're doing it through Google, you can hold it for about 580 days. If you're doing it through Yahoo, it's about the same. If you're doing it through us, we hold them forever. Because there's two different types. There's a cookie technology, so the cookies go on the computer, and then there's a pixel-based technology. We use both. So Pixel, they can't get rid of. They can clear their cookies all day long and they can't get rid of it. They can clear cookies and get rid of the messages, so that's why you get the best of both worlds. So is remarketing or retargeting created equal depending who you go to? Definitely not. Because if you're doing it through Google, you're only getting the Google properties. If you go through Yahoo, and what I mean by Google properties, in other words, Google actually will buy ad space on all these different websites out there. You know, again, ESPN, Weather Channel, however, but then there's a lot of other websites that's specific to an interest or a hobby, like an Audi forum, a Porsche forum, a VW forum, VW blog, fly fishing blogs. There's a lot of websites out there like that that generate a lot of traffic, I mean hundreds of thousands of people. Well, you're not going to get all of those just going Google, and you're not going to get all of those actually going Yahoo. So what we did as far as a firm is we're getting the Google properties, we're getting the Yahoo properties, the Bing properties, the Tribal Fusion properties, the AdMob, the AdBright, and the list goes on. So that's why it's not created equal. What do you need to do when you're doing retargeting? Well, you need to make sure that your ad, whatever it is, your graphic ad, matches your conversion page. You just don't want to dump them to the website. So it's a very detailed process, but the conversions will go up anywhere from 25 to 200%. It's facts. I'm not telling you textbook, I'm telling you fact. So again, 25 to 200%. So those 1,000 people that came to your website, 50 converted, the other 95% went away. Well, now you can bring them back and they can convert 25 to 200%. So think about the quality of the leads, because the best leads off your website. Think about how you can reduce as far as that advertising waste on those third-party leads that you keep on chasing, and they don't convert, and then you have to go through the frustration of trying to return them. So build your own website out and focus on the traffic of your own website. If you're getting 10,000 unique visits to your website and you're only converting at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%, focus on your own website. Edit your own website, customize your own website, do some conversion pages, move some inventory around, change the colors, open up the forms, get creative on your own website, and you can start converting at 10, 15, 20 or more as far as percentages on your own website. So work on it, and before you know it, your leads will quadruple. That's this week's tip. But I want you to be sure and sign up, because I'm going to be in a city near you, and I'm definitely going to be talking about retargeting, mobile marketing, social media, and the list goes on. See you next week.
Thanks for watching Think Tank Tuesday. Tune in next week for more tips in the world of automotive digital marketing from Potratz. To download this podcast or watch previous episodes, search for us on iTunes. To learn more, visit us at ppadv.com.